what is the store? So yeah, so again to everyone. So whenever we go through any sessions, right, it is like highly recommended for you guys, right? Um, go through the process at least what I have created. You just like prepare a note, then um, it is easy for you to uh, 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 like quickly recall what are the things discussed here. Okay, so anything, not only for this or any other sessions we go through, just go through the process that we have created or any other sessions we go through and make a note. Then it will be easy for you to recall at any point of time. You make a note. Okay, then where are we? The, we have chatter is already completed. Mobile app.
Yes, we need to start from the mobile app.
Mobile app. Okay,
Yes.
let's see. Yeah. So yes, this is a good topic. So mobile app. Yeah, we are very much very close to mobile things, right? Whatever we see um, like earlier days, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, we used to go to internet shop and check for the emails or any like YouTube things, right? But now everything is in our hands, mobile. Just go to Play Store or Apple phones. You can go to your Play Store and download the app and see, check for your updates or like lot more things you can do over your hands, right? So similarly, Salesforce also there is a mobile app. Yeah, almost like 99% you can do whatever you do on desktop version, right? So we go to our applications here and check everything. So similarly, you can do everything in your Salesforce mobile app also. The same permissions will have there, like creating records, fields, everything. So whatever you do in your desktop version or browser in your browser. Um, the same way you can do in your mobile app also. So yeah, quickly. So why do we need a mobile app? Already we go through. So we have our working hours and checking for there. And why do we again go for a mobile app channel check for updates? Right. So mobile app is something. Again, it is normally. So just like imagine like it is a WhatsApp. If someone needs some urgent attention, like email reply or could be any see in the beginning stage of any code for any developer if there is a question, right? So you can simply ping your in your mobile app, same thing, and like yeah, how chat you do there in WhatsApp. Here also we have the chatter, everything will be there in your mobile app. Yeah, the first thing we'll see, it's structured. So what is it saying means all the benefits of using the, so after completing this unit, let's do this. So these are okay, find and download the app. So in like both Android and iStore, you have both, you have the app in both the stores. So you need to choose your working area. The same thing, you need to give your username and password in your Salesforce app the same way how you, so for any app basically, credentials is how you uh, uh, um, let the app know that it is you. um, okay, same way, deliver on the promise of mobile. Unless you have been hiding under a rock, you probably noticed that they are in the middle of, yeah, so that is what is just now I said, right? So everything like going instead of in the browser version or desktop version, you can use everything here in your hands. So if it is something very urgent, so you don't like go every time to mobile app and do that. But yeah, that is a uh, mm, so mobile app is not something like you not especially for developers. Okay, obviously. So we cannot like code or create customization or app through Apex through the mobile app. It is just for a like instant uh, instant updates. Okay. Yeah, and enterprise world is no exception. People want their business tools to be mobile and easy to access. Yeah, obviously. So what this is this has a different meaning. So again, from business perspective, like let's say you might have heard about any support teams, right? um, what do they do? Like just like a call center. So some or other guy, if someone just as a backup, you act as a backup to your colleague. If it is something urgent, see, suppose today is Friday and everyone will be in Friday mood and they need to close their office like before, at least not 5, at least like 3:34 they wanted to go out, right? They want to close, log out and go out. But something like suppose your client is from London, so it is still like 1 or 2 p.m. for them. So there might be a few urgent requirements from them. They have to ping, get some urgent orders. Suppose it is a product-based company, then they have to process some orders and they need some urgent assistance. So in that case, if you have in something in mobile, even if you go out, you can simply solve the. If it is like, see, um, the ask could be simple, but someone has to be there handy to respond them, right? So that's why if it is if you install your application, then you can instantly reply them without going for any escalations. So when I say escalation, like at least they don't what do we say, complain, raise a complaint or create a case so that no one is responding. Yeah, so that is what you say. Wants the business tools to be mobile and easy to access. Tool is our Salesforce. Your employees need to get work done when they are on the go and away. Yeah, this is what I said. So if, away from there, suppose this is a Friday and everyone wants to leave early. Um, in that case also, this should be useful. Employees don't even have a desk, their desk in a car, seat, this, okay. So that is the same meaning. Like if they are on the road also, they can reply. But here is the problem. Despite the pervasiveness of mobile technology, most companies haven't been able to deliver on the promise of mobile. See, that is what it is. So even if the even see, suppose let's take our WhatsApp only. So every time, like almost like in 24 hours, like 10, 12 hours, you'll you'll be with your mobile. But if someone needs urgently a reply from you, sometimes you don't do that because of your uh, mm, many reasons, right? It is not on purpose you are doing, but sometimes due to some other urgent commitments or personal or work-related commitments, you are not able to reply them. So, see, suppose your best friend is um, asking for some help on your on WhatsApp. You know that it is urgent, so it is not that you are ignoring it, but sometimes personal commitment. See, sometimes now you are in stand-up, you can't reply. That's the thing. So that is what here is saying. Even though they are, so it is like a complaint or a concern they are saying. Even though there is a mobile app, but still we are not able to meet the requirements. That is what. Why? Because it's hard to build mobile apps. Or do you build for Android or what tool do you use? How do you design for multiple screen sizes? Yeah, this. So again, it is depending on your mobile compatibility. See, not everyone will have Android phones, right? Not everyone will have Apple phones. Sometimes everyone is not reachable. So what the intention here is, sometimes even if the company is providing an application to reduce the complaints or concerns from business or any user in that application, if we are not reaching to 100%, that is what she is saying. Even though you have mobile, you are not. We will be not in a position to reply everything like 100%. We cannot guarantee. That is what she says. And what about security? Obviously, like there could be like banking applications, right? So you need to be very secure and how you use your mobile. So it depends on individual. See, not everyone is perfect, right? So sometimes mm, using password or using some um, faulty browsers, right? He is logging into some unknown browser with your application's username and password. So what about the security there? So it should not. Mm, so it depends on individual. See, Salesforce is not limiting that, but again, it is a individual's responsibility to not use our sorry, this uh, company's credentials in any browser as you want. Okay, there are few faulty browsers also, right? Like fake browsers, so that it comes again under a security threat. So that is what is. Luckily, I've got the Salesforce mobile app in her bag of admin tricks.
So, Shrikant, can you please hold once?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tejas have some query, I think. Yeah, Tejas.
Yes, so can we say that by using Salesforce mobile application, the admin is trying to increase its productivity by reducing its in-hand time of operation?
yeah, definitely. See, that is the positive way, right? Yes, definitely there is a productivity. I'm not saying like, see, no, there could be genuine employees, there could be uh, like time pass employees, right?
Yeah.
So genuine employee, yes, on your perspective, yes, he will utilize this properly. He will give like proxies in his mobile, and he will not use it for any other fake browsers and everything. Like that is the positive, like a happy scenario you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
So in general, no one, like, you cannot say like everyone will use the application in a right way, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is again a security threat. So we are actually dealing with a bigger company, right? So bigger companies' information, if it goes
Mhm.
out, um, it is a security
Yeah,
threat.
obviously that's gonna be a data breach and it's gonna be a big
Correct.
time liability for the company also.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, of course.
thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, everywhere, like if not only in this mobile app, right? So any mobile app in our Play Store or iStore, we know that, right? There is a security breach. It depends on the individual how you're using. Um, um, yeah. Merely took care of this, which means you can reap the rewards of mobile without doing any of the dirty work. Yeah, sound good to you? We figured it out. Yes. Yeah, again, it is saying about its app only. Uh, Welcome to the mobile Salesforce app. So yeah, basically again, you need to give your credentials there, and it is one time only. So unless you be um, factory reset, it will not go. The credentials will still stay in the mobile. Normally, your other apps how you use in your Android application. The Salesforce mobile app is an enterprise class app that provides your user with instant access to your company CRM data on phone or tablet. While the app is home. Yeah, here it is saying like it's app features. What all you can do here. Yeah, just go through here. All these things. It will like it is basically saying your whatever you or you will be able to do in your browser version, the same you will be able to do in your mobile app. Like it's a simple everything. Like you cannot like code. You can code, but again it depends on individual. So what it says, like, you can open everything like developer console, Apex, everything you can do in your app. But again, no one prefers to do that in your mobile app. It is basically for like instant. Um, Again, I say it is just an instant update you do to your business, and that's why it is there. Mm, yeah, it is all about that only. This. Just try to go through all these things. Whatever I said, it is be everything here. That's this. Okay. Again, magic of metadata. Okay, what do you mean by metadata? Anyone?
Data of data is known as metadata.
Could you elaborate?
Well, I have this read this definition somewhere like data is known as metadata, so I just thought of it. It rings up.
Mm,
Data.
which provides information about other data.
Mm, partially I take it, but I'm not getting exact answer. Anyone else? Okay, let's say what is the difference between data and metadata? Data, data, what is data?
Information.
Information, yes. More in terms of for Salesforce, what is data? Okay,
Record.
exactly, yes. Then what about metadata? Who answered data should answer now. What is metadata?
It's like a hierarchy. Like in a record, we have some fields. So
Okay, no. Okay, let me explain. So data is records, simple things. Records. Every record in our Salesforce is data. Data is nothing but your record and fields. Everything will come in the so whatever you fill there. Suppose in employee object, say some guy Robert and name this. So everything will be like record basically. Record of object, standard or custom. That is data. Metadata is what you build, like backend fields, actual that API names and all those things, right? That is metadata. For an object, there will be both data and metadata. Data is a record, like what is actually record. Data could vary, but metadata, it doesn't vary. It is standard. Metadata is metadata. That's it. Got it? And the backend, all the things, that is what we call metadata. Okay, the magic of metadata. What are you saying? Perhaps you're wondering how it's possible that the Salesforce mobile app works instantly out of the box. A secret is metadata. Yeah, obviously. That is what I'm saying. The backend metadata controls everything. So now it is saying you Salesforce in Salesforce mobile app also you can do the customizations. That is metadata. So again, I said, right? So some people maybe uh, mm, as soon as we say mobile app, right? So people will think that it is only limited to data, like records, access the records and submit the records, such kind of things. Okay, not like that. So you in a mobile app you can do the metadata customizations also. See, what do I mean? I will give an example. Suppose there is an urgent requirement to change a formula field. So here you are dealing with the metadata, not the data. Yeah, you will go to the object manager, you will go to this concerned object and go to the field and change the formula. Save. That's it. So that is the magic of metadata, what he's saying. So same your browser, what you will do, here also you can do that. So that is like he's saying, like is the app magic. That is what everything he'll explain here. As an admin, you probably use the point and click to customize Salesforce. Yeah, you just go through everything, like whatever I said, right? So it will be here. But wait a minute. If all of your Salesforce customizations are already available in the mobile app, then why bother customizing it? Yeah, let's see how mobile is different. Things that work in a desktop environment don't always work as well in a mobile environment. Yeah, he is saying few limitations now. See, let's say you added a bunch of custom fields to the opportunity object, standard object, which means your opportunity page layout has ever 100 fields. This is we know. There could, like we don't have a limit, right, on the fields. How many custom fields you want, you can add that, and in page layouts also you can as many fields you want to rearrange here and there. You can do that. Has over 100 fields. This which means your opportunity page layout has over 100 fields. Okay, that's fine for a desktop user. But think about a sales rep editing an opportunity from their phone. See now on that record, why he's talking about page layout now. So he suppose there is a sales rep he's saying, there is saying the user. So he wants to well, what he's saying about the page layout is on any opportunity record, if you go and see, there could be like hundreds of fields on it, right? Now in see on desktop it is usually like you can simply scroll here and there and you can go through each field, but in mobile it is tough, right? Yeah, we know that that is a that is a like a drawback. It's not a drawback, but the screen size is small, so obviously, so it is not like we can carry our laptop desktop, right? That is using, they have spotty cellular coverage, so they have wait long term. This. Yeah, it depends on your data he's saying, like internet, what you're connected. So he's talking more of a LAN now. In office, you'll connect to LAN, and LAN will be speed. That kind of way he's talking about. In your mobile means you're using some cellular data, and it might be slow, and you might not be able to reach out to that business or um, reply to the business user in time. Uh, yeah, that is what I'm saying. It's not like exact limitation, but see, mobile screen is small, right? So obviously, like nothing more you can expect. Then they added three fields. They actually want to scroll, scroll, scroll. This is what you're saying. So it doesn't have to be that way. You can simply significantly improve the mobile experience of mobile users by taking the time to tweak a few more mobile specific organization settings. Okay. Make the mobile app your own by customizing the mobile app. You can mold it into a powerful tool that helps your user get work done fast. Okay. In this model, we cover three features. So now he's saying few. There are few like features we have to not go through all the fields in any record. Like there are few customizations he's saying. First of this is like quick actions he's saying. Uh, Compact layers, mobile navigation. So again, these are like only in mobile app. You cannot find it in our desktop version. Quick actions, compact. Yeah, we have a compact layout, but this is different. Mobile navigation for Lightning apps and mobile only app. This. When you are new to Salesforce mobile app, it can be challenging to figure out exactly how to use these features to solve problems for your mobile users. So let's learn how to customize the mobile app. Okay, okay, okay. There's a long way. I'll give basically an example again. So somehow a real estate. Um, so there is a company like a saying real estate business, the dream house reality with 75 brokers, and those brokers are busy. Obviously, brokers will be busy. They are constantly on the go, whether they are meeting with buyers, showing properties, or preparing for open houses. Yeah, you know, maybe in your real life also you might have got this scenario like so they'll always be busy, right? So they wanted to go, like, so many customers will be coming to them and they wanted to go here and there. A lot of travel also in house, like in city also. They wanted to travel more and preparing for open houses. Open houses means uh, um, see, they wanted to show you the house inside, uh, that thing. So there's like a half discussion. So it is okay. They give an example. You can go through these examples. That's okay. Our mobile mission. So what are the mobile use cases? Mobile use cases. Here are the top three things these brokers need to accomplish quickly. Yeah, you can go through this. This is a simple example. He's saying that instead of a uh, see, that is what he's saying. So if he has an app of what he's doing, what his work he's doing, then he can show it in the app or mobile, sorry, in desktop. So everything he can go. So best example is this: open houses. Instead of going to each and every house, he has to get the key from the owner of that house, and he has to show the entire room inside, this bathroom, that, etc. So you can show it in mobile over mobile only. So that is what he's saying. They just he can create an app and put all the mobile sorry house information, like what is the amenities, like background, etc., etc. So that is what he's saying. Everything. You're getting right. So I'm skipping this. You understand, right? Why are we using mobile app? Just an example he's giving here. There's everything is this one. get the Salesforce mobile app. So basically, okay, don't worry about much there. So you know everything what I'm going to say now. Just like he's saying, instead of doing the field work, use a mobile app. Even it will be useful in your real life also. Not only this Salesforce, there are many things. You are following, right, guys? Hello.
Yes, Srikant.
Yes, yeah. This is in our daily life also. There is no nothing much to explain on this. Just some examples they are giving here. Check the requirements. Always run the mobile app and define the minimum requirements. Obviously, that is about security. Is saying so. Like don't like be aware that the requirements are subject to change. Download the app. So here is giving again he's repeating something. So yeah, basically what he's saying is just make sure your mobile is that ransom what we say that McAfee install any like antivirus things and all those things and make sure that this is all about company, right? So in a company, if you leak the information, then it could lead to many troubles. Yeah, that is why I'm saying choose your working environment, make sure your mobile is good. Like uh, yeah, that's everything. Understand notations. Change. Yeah, this is all okay. You can go through. So everything, whatever I explained, it is like repeating here again. Yeah, that is what is in. Okay, I'll go through this one now. So global quick actions is, I said, right, one of the limitations, not limitation, um, one of the additional feature, like just to overcome long, lengthy records, right? That opportunity he was saying. So if there are 100 clients, you want to scroll down multiple times. Just to avoid that, there are few global actions we can do in our um, uh, application. So this is something here also you have. I said right. Yeah, if you go to global actions, if you click this, um, in a simple way, you can create records or update any record here. For here only, if I go any, so basically, what are these global actions is you can create records or update records and send notifications. Um, no, not going through the usual UI thing. See if you want to open this new account means this is a new record he wants to create under the account object. So these are like predefined only. Okay, Salesforce only created this. Edit layout. So basically, a small layout also will be there here. Already Salesforce will have an inbuilt thing. So these are like imagine this is apart from what you do normally. You'll go to the account object and create a new thing, right? So apart from that, going to the long process, something like that. He's saying here only you can create a record, something like that. There are few other actions also. Something saying here. After completing the unit, you'll be able to describe the difference in two main types of actions. Global action, configure fields in an unfair action layout, set a predefined value for a field. Okay. Yeah, he is saying everything. Okay. So quick actions, right? In mobile also, we'll have the quick actions on the first stop on our tour of mobile customizations options. And we are really putting our best foot forward here because with quick actions, we have given you the keys to the mobile kingdom. No feeling it's a bold statement. This is yeah. Yeah, he's saying like yeah, whatever you see here, right? You can simply have this quick actions also or mobile. There is an option. So what are the quick actions? Well, you can think of them as shortcuts. They offer a fast way for mobile users to launch a specific workflow in the Salesforce mobile app, like creating records, logging calls, or just now I said, right? like instantly you can create records with minimum information. See, there might be a lot of information in actual record. Not everything will be required fields like mandatory fields. So instead of this option will like uh, cut short the way you are creating records. Yeah, these are like in mobile app. If you try installing, there will be an option like quick. The Salesforce mobile app comes with some handy built-in actions, and they live in this active bar and action. Yeah, this is top of the screen. The active action bar is visible on most pages, so quick actions are just one step away, tap away from your mobile users. So if you like, we know this. So if you click that, there will be the same thing what you have here. Okay, like creating actions here, records. So yeah, here you can see. If you want to create action, you can do. Let's see. Okay. Any object like standard, custom, everything will be right. Yeah, everything is there here. Okay. Yeah, again, if you want to define a new action for any your custom objects also, you can do it here. No, cool. Pretty convenient, yeah, but wait, there's more. You call the quick action a mere shortcut doesn't really do it justice. Your quick. You can create custom actions tailored. Yeah, custom means like I said, right? New action. What you can do. Each action has its unique page layout. Okay, unique page layout. Maybe Salesforce only will give that page layout. See, what that does this mean is with the limited information, not every information will show in your record that you create. So there may be many like non-required fields, right? Without that, we cannot say nothing will be like that. So you can simply create a record for your purpose and like a quick action. You can do that. Yeah, you limit the fields to just the ones mobile users truly need, obviously. So that is again depends on your requirement. So business only will ask you. So in my mobile app, I need to see only these many fields, so that you can customize that requirement. You can pre-populate fields on a page layout. See, quick actions are more than meets the eye. They are actually three powerful shortcut plus a page layout plus predefined. Yeah, okay. So that is what like Salesforce only will give like everything like page layout, that shortcut key, like create a record. Predefined fields rolled into one small multi-package. Yeah, I think the same thing. The types of quick actions. Now that you understand what actions are, we are going to throw a curveball at you. There are two types of actions: global and object specific. Okay, object specific actions lets user create or update records in the context of a particular object. Okay, object specific in the Salesforce mobile app, object specific actions show up on record detail pages. Yeah, and so for example, an action associated with the opportunity object is only available when user is looking at an opportunity. Yeah, this is how normally we create object. Let's see global action. Let users create records, but the new record has no relationship with the object. And they are called global actions because they can be put anywhere. Actions are supported. Has no relationship with other records. Yeah, these two are like your object specific, what object you wanted to create. But what does this mean? New record has no relationship with other records. And they are called global actions because they can be put anywhere actions are supported. Yeah, if we have lookup relationship, I'm not sure. I need to see what they are saying. Like no relationship other objects. Yeah, I'll come back. What does they mean? No relationship. Clear as not. Don't worry, you'll be fully comfortable with the other kinds of actions. This. Okay. Or use case for global actions. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, here he's giving a use case. Yeah, the same way again. See, who will do all these things in mobile app? Yeah, but mobile apps, yeah, they are saying we can do it. You can go to quick find this global field this pick list value. So if see if they wanted to create a stage as a pick list value, they can give these pick list values there like prospect showing this. So stage is the field name, and they are using uh, input values as this prospect showing offer this one. Yeah, you can try this. This is not a big thing. If you want, you can try creating a stage object in contact stage pick list data type field under contact. Wanted to see. Create a global action. Yeah, I will see. Enter actions, global actions, new action. So we want. So okay, this is a scenario they are going to create. Like one, go to like in contact object, we need to have a stage custom field with a pick list data type. Now they are saying we want this action to create a new record. So now, so this is a customization again. New action. So already there will be few predefined things, but if you want to create on your own, this is a scenario. And they are giving. So what is an action is, what is a global action is, as soon as you, so that action should create a new contact record with a specified, like mentioned stage name. So that's why he's creating that stage. So make sure the action type is create a record. Yeah, actions can execute other like doing. And there are other options also, not only creating a record, but we have the global actions can't update a record. Yeah, I said that global actions you cannot use like a okay to create to update any object. But so here if you see, there are limitations also. Create a record, send email, log a call, custom this many you can do under any object. Okay, you cannot update. Yeah, that is the warning there. You cannot update any record. Only object specific actions can do that. Object specific is how you normally do. Go to like right? We have a approval process or workflow rule to do that. In the target object domain, select contact news prospect. Okay, here what is the condition is? I said right that requirement is like for this action to create a contact record with the stage. I think it's prospect. I think yeah. In the label field, enter new prospect. Yeah, he is giving a label name. Contact object create a record. Okay, and save customize the action layout. You have to define that page layout. Yeah. The most powerful thing about this application is that each action comes with its own unique page layout. Okay. Okay, it has its own unique page layout. See, this is something very different to what you normally do in page layout. So this is only specific to mobile actions. I mean, over mobile, which you do like this is a quick action, right? So that's why they are saying it will have its own page layout. Let's also layout for the new prospect action. Yeah, they wanted to create a contact record with prospect stage. Once the element you fill, make sure the custom gets added. Not every field they wanted to show on the layout. Isn't already open. Go to this, click layout. He wants to basically customize that layout. That not every, so here you can see right many fields are there, but as per his requirement, he's selecting only 4: name, stage, email, phone name, stage. That's okay. Great way to speed up the process. Speed of the business, certain fields on action. That's not always possible depending on your user case. If you recall, he wants to set so the stage is automatically to prospect. Okay, he created this action with a prospect. Okay, he has defined. He just defined the action. So predefined values is like, yeah, basically again he has to define all. Okay, so basically first what he needs to do, he like uh, define one action. Then what is his requirement is like to create a like particular, he has like a stage to prospect. So again he has to predefine that. Okay, in the predefined, click new, and he wanted that stage to be in the pick list and specify the value there. Oh, it's lengthy process. Okay, so same thing he has to give there as prospect and click save. Add an action to the global publisher layout. Okay, new prospect. Test the global. Okay, once he did this and added everything in his page layout, right? Yeah, he's saying publisher layouts. Okay, in the relate like in the page layout only, we will have one more component here, mobile and lightning actions. Okay, we have to bring it to that news prospect here. Okay, well, he's customizing basically there. Everything he has done with the page layout also. Now he is going to test. So here there will be an option, right? In the Salesforce on a mobile device. This option, go to this and pull down to the select chatter in the menu to navigate to the field. Tap new prospect in action bar. New prospect. Yeah, he gave the condition, right? So that's why it is showing us new prospect. So just like a quick action. So normally, if you want to go and create a new contact with stage, then it will show normally new and give all the fields manually. So like you have to select the pick list value as prospect and few other required fields and then save it. But here he customized, right? Only there should be like 4 fields visible. Like that. What was that? Yeah, here in the page layout he wanted only 4 fields, and already he predefined stage 2 prospect and executed the action. So that was what this is. So this button, I think somewhere in the action bar is in the bottom there is an action bar. So once you create this, right? Sorry, once you click this new prospect, automatically the stage will be like prospect. Why? Because you have already predefined. Okay. Other things like you can give the values. So just because like stage, like a predefined value, he created one button, not the button. I don't know what it's called. Just one feature here uh, in the app chatter. Okay, this will be a chat. Okay, to navigate to no, then let me. Okay, just he is customizing, and for ease, like quick action, he got one button created here, new prospect. As soon as you create that, then internally you have already defined this is stage prospect, and it should go to a contact object. That's why this page will show up. Okay. Yeah, that is what you saying. Yeah, in real life, no one will use that, but just in case. Yeah, that is what global quick actions are saying here. Object specifications. I mean, object specific also thing. Yeah, already you said, right? There are 2 types of actions. One is quick actions, one is object specific quick actions, and some compact layouts. Okay, good. You try doing this. So this is very simple. So everything is theory here. So again, he's giving an live scenario. Again, he'll explain everything. Yeah, see? Just go through this tomorrow, guys, and yeah, it is already sent already. The same thing. If you want to try, please try there in our org. Okay, so you can do that. See, in our org also you can do. We have everything global actions defined, right? Try doing if it is really getting created or if there is any blocker. Okay. Object specific means you have to go to normal our way. How you go to each object and do the thing there. And basically, this is again like he will predefine values there and uh, its own page layouts also will be there. You don't, so our page layouts are different, his own page layouts are different here. Here everything you're predefining and just like you're creating one button, so click on that button. Obviously if you want to give additional information, you can give there in creating that record. Okay, you have many things. Lookup field here. Yes, creating on page layout, so only few fields should appear. Try doing this. Yeah, the same thing in our oh, okay. I just go through this. It is simple only. It is all theoretical. So whatever you can do in browser desktop version, simply you can create shortcut quick action like one button will enable. So for that button also you are like actually all predefining what object it should create, uh, what pick list value, not only pick list, like predefined values you're already defining there, and these many fields should appear there on in the page layouts you can rearrange. This is simple only, guys. Are you following? Like this is simple only, so everything will be like in our daily life what you do. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So why all these stories? So again, I said, right, why in our small screen or mobile app, mobile, why do we need to show lot of information? So you can customize your page layout and show to the user who has requested like this. This is a requirement, okay? So who has requested like this, to show them only those fields, the important fields, when they open that record in or mobile. Yeah, this is simple. Let's go through this today or tomorrow in free time, and let me know if any point you did not understand. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that is the thing. Yeah, I don't think any questions from this. So this is obviously the theory part. Yeah. Yes. What all do we have still here?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose that I am creating a quick action
Hmm.
for the contact object. Okay.
Yes.
And I want to put that action in the employee object. Can I?
Cannot clone. Means you are asking, can we use the same action in another object? Like you can clone it, but you can't. Like it is a object specific. I don't think you can use the same action, right? Why? Because if you see here, new action that is only specific to that object. See again, you cannot like multi-select. Let me select this one. Again, if you want to do for another job object, you have to create a new one.
Okay, but in the employee layout, I want to create a contact. So is it
Employee
possible?
employee layout.
Mm, yes, you can say in the record page.
Okay.
Like like in the lookup relationship, we have an option to create a new record
Yes,
with the
yeah.
associated object. Same thing I want to do with the global actions. So is it possible?
I don't completely understand. So you are saying in the object employee object, can we use the global action
Yes, for creating a contact record.
under employment object? No, no, you cannot cross define like define between cross objects. See if I get your question correct now. You are asking me to create an employee contact record. Okay, when
Yes,
there is a relationship, right? Um, quick action. That normally you can do even if there is a lookup. So it doesn't matter what relation it has. Um, no, no, no. If you're asking if there is a lookup relation between employment and contact objects, but
yes.
you cannot enable a button there under employment object to create a contact. No, you cannot do that.
Okay.
Yeah. In a normal scenario also, you cannot do that, right? So if you go to employment object and if you want, that is only for creating that employment record only. So you cannot create a contact record. So in your normal, how you go to object manager and do those things, you cannot create a contact. Yeah.
Okay, got your
Global
points.
action. Yeah, global actions. So in general, what do we say? Global actions are not like you can override our normal functions. That is only an extra to like lessen the fields and the pay, like lessen the um, uh, page layout, like defining the fields. Yeah.
So actually we are creating the shortcuts.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. I think. Yeah, that is all theory. If you was interested more to look into that scenarios, I can go through the scenarios. Okay.